Hey gang, Decker here. Have I got something for you? Now most of y'all know me as I'll like any drone as long as it's not by DJI. Well, guess what? You guessed it, the DJI Mavic Pro. I'm going to do a quick unboxing, or soft boxing rather, and then I'm going to throw in some flight tests and show you what it does and tell you how I feel about it. Alright? Alright, so here we have the DJI Mavic Pro soft carry box. It's nice, it's actually kind of firm outside, but it's still soft. And the DJI Mavic Pro inside. Yeah, throw all this away. Yeah, see, throw it away anyways. But here's what we want to get to. Look at that tiny ass form factor. That is small, folks. Compared to my Iris Plus or a Phantom, that thing is small. Now then, it's a simple operation. As you can see, it can be done one-handed. Flipping them out. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. Well, there you have the DJI Mavic Pro. It's a nice little bird. There's your sonar and everything. Now something some of you may not know until you actually get this, there is a cooling fan underneath those fins. So when things start getting warm in there, it'll actually turn on and start cooling everything down inside. There have been a few notable issues with the Mavic, which have mostly been taken care of already from the factory. But if you get one that's got the issue, DJI has actually been pretty quick to replace it. And that is the arms. Most of these front two. What happens is a hard landing or such hurts them, and they will actually bend and flex in here. Sometimes there's a pin in there. See the pin right there? That thing's either not there or it's loose. If that's the case, call DJI, don't even start up. You're going to have a problem. There's your light system back here, as well as up here. Now the gimbal and camera is all encased in this little dome. It's actually pretty neat. Of course, you've got your forward sensors for flight avoidance, your sonar sensors for ground, not necessarily avoidance, but to let the drone know where it's at in the sky. Simple to power on, and there you go. Once you get it all connected to your tablet or phone or whatever, this is your little bitty controller. Look at that, my hand's bigger than the controller. But it's actually pretty nice. To power up, it's one short and then a long one. Now for those of you who know me, you know I am not a DJI fan whatsoever. I don't like the Phantoms from 1 to 4,000. I don't care. I don't like them. I've had them. Don't want them anymore. I would much rather have a Unique Typhoon H, which I don't want that either. I'd rather have I'd rather actually have an Iris Plus back from 3D Robotics. That was actually a really good bird. Stable. It flew great. It was fast. But honestly, it didn't have the flight time. That is one of the main concerns that is coming up lately with every operator out there. They're wanting longer flight times on a single charge. For the most part, it seems like DJI went and listened to the customers and said, okay, if we build a smaller form factor with a bigger battery, what can we do? One of the things that a lot of drones have had issues with is protecting the camera lens, of course, as well as the elements. Oftentimes you're going to fly and you're going to have some sort of mist or rain or whatnot. Well, not oftentimes. Sometimes you'll have rain or mist, and so DJI put this little dome on here so that it helps protect the camera, the lens, and all that from the elements. Honestly, it's not a bad little drone. You can carry the drone on your belt loop. It's just a great little quad. There's your battery. Fits in the palm of your hand. It is, of course, a LiPo battery. And it is a smart battery as well. So much like those of the 3D robotics era, it's a smart battery. It's probably smarter than most of y'all out there. Jim, I'm looking right at you. There it is. Look at that small form factor. You could almost use it like a VR goggles. Alright guys, now let's go get some flight time on this thing and see what we can do. We're going to lock on to... Alright gang, one thing I did not talk about was these little bad boys here. These little props. You can see that they've got just a little offset on the end there. When you put your props in, you want to make sure that they click in place. If not, you're going to be losing a $1,000 drone. You see, you can push it in, push it in, push it in. Nice little spring there. And what I do is I hold the bottom of the motor, push. Oh, wrong one. That's why that one wouldn't go on. Or that one. There we go. Now that little offset there, it's different for each one. You notice you've got your silver and your black. Silver top here, black top here. Silver ring, black ring. So when you're putting them on, of course, make sure you've got the right one on there. Hold the bottom of the motor, bring it in, twist it, and lock it in place. You'll know it's locked in place, otherwise it'll just do that. It'll pop right out. But you want to make sure you can give it a little extra twist, make sure it's not going anywhere. Then you just fold your props on. The little indents do go in different directions for both props. So keep that in mind. Okay, so here I've got the Mavic Pro following the kid on the bicycle. It's actually following the kid quite well. So far everything is really smooth. I'm really starting to love the abilities of the Mavic Pro. Just keep an eye on the kid and how he's doing, and you can see how the drone is actually keeping up fairly nicely. Did some adjusting in altitude and whatnot, but still it's following him quite well. For a small drone, this is really a good drone. In this part, we started the Mavic following the kid on the skateboard with the white pants. Then we decided to take it out of that and just flew it manually. You can't even really tell where it started going manual. But it's right about here that we decided to start flying manual. The transition is smooth. The drone is handling everything great. Just does fantastic. In this part I'm flying completely manual mode. Watch how the drone reacts so gently and easily to every bit of stick movement that you can barely tell is going on. Honestly, the Mavic Pro is really turning me on. None of this is sped up. This is complete manual mode again. The drone is zippy. It's got some good oomph to it. Well, while you're in Alaska, you may as well see the Upper Kenai River. Here we got some guys floating down river fishing, and a guy sitting here fly fishing. Let's zoom in on him and have a little fun. Here we are. Here's a little view of the skyline of Anchorage, Alaska. As you can tell, the panning and everything is just real smooth. Compared to a few other birds out there, the Mavic Pro has got this really done well. Here we're getting just a little bit of distance, not a whole lot, just more or less to show you how well the gimbal and camera react to pitch and yaw and everything. Honestly, I am getting really turned on by the Mavic Pro. You gotta love it. It's a great little drone. Pocket size pretty much. You can take it wherever you want. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It folds down compact nicely. If you're looking to get something to take with you and run and gun, this is what you're gonna want. This is a great little drone, beautiful camera system on it. You're not going to get anything really better. Alrighty guys, if you're looking to get your own DJI Mavic Pro, give that New York nut job Peter Ellen a call at 888-239-2644.